Hello everybody and welcome back to the Loom Let's Play. I'm your host, Saigan. Last time we dealt with the dragon. This time...
These grave markers are forged from solid bronze.
time to meet the blacksmiths.
He's fast asleep.
Yep, and... I'm sorry, buddy. We need to wake you up. C, D, E, A ought to do the trick.
Hello there. What's that? Your music woke me up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not to worry. I'm Rusty Nailbender.
I'm Bobbin Threadbare, of the Weavers.
Weavers, eh? Our folk are blacksmiths. I'm supposed to be getting firewood for the master, but this plateau's been picked cleaner than a new blade. Come over here. That's us down there. The forge. That's what we call it. I've heard you weavers don't get out much. What's your business here?
I've been looking for a flock of swans.
Swans? No. No swans around here. Oh, say, all this talk has made me sleepy. A real pleasure, though. Oh, let me know if you find your swans. Oh.
I will let you know if I find my swans.
He's fast asleep.
Yes, he is.
Oh, who are you?
Just me, a friendly stranger?
Is it a private guild, my strange young friend? The gate only opens for members.
Fine. Yeah, invisibility will not do us any good there. Actually, is there something we're missing? I feel like there's something we're missing. I need... I don't think any of these are going to work. Yeah, probably not. He's asleep. Oh, what is it?
At all.
I missed a spell somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it back in the pool? I think it's back in the pool of water. Yeah, it's back in the pool of water. Game. Now. Go on. Go in. Really? Bobbin. Ugh. Clicky mouse fail controls. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the pool of water. I was right. I always miss this one. EDDG ought to fill it back up.
My own reflection.
AFFA, reflection. There we go. Nope. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. There we are. Now, to get into the guild.
Hello, young nailbender. About time you were coming home. Stoke's been looking for you, and he ain't real happy. You better get in there right now.
Easy as pie. Oh, it's so loud in here. Why? Hi.
Oh, it's about time, you lazy idiot. I sent you out 4 hours ago for firewood, and you bring me back one scrawny stick. If your father weren't the foreman, I'd toss you in the furnace. You're just like the ewes downstairs with the bishop right now. If that fire goes out and the cleric's swords don't get done...
I'm sorry, I had a bit of trouble.
Perhaps you'd like to offer your confessions to the bishop in person. I'd be happy to arrange it. Now give me that stick. I'm done dealing with the likes of you, Nailbender. I'll be back, and you'd better hope the furnace doesn't go out.
What a mess. I can't do anything without my distaff. That straw looks awfully comfortable, though. Oh, it must have a sleep draught woven into it.
Imagine frightening a poor defenceless old thing like me. Caw. Well, I may not be much good with fire, love, but I still enjoy the taste of tender, firm young meat.
One blasted stick of wood left, curse that lad. 10,000 swords to forge, and the furnace is about as cold as my chances for promotion. I don't believe this. Real nice of that Weaver kid. Just wait until his turn comes. I'll be waiting for him on the outside.
Oh dear, that means trouble. If Elder Atropos saw his star treated so, he'd have something to say about it. You could be sure of that. Careful now, old bird. Let's not singe the feathers.
Good thing Hetchel's watching out for us, right? And now... doors are easy. Let's get cracking. Bishop really gets around.
It's too noisy to spin.
Come on. Raise that sword up. Grr. Ah, no. Not what I wanted. Okay, so we can't cast a draft while it's being noisy. And he isn't exactly...
The final blade
Oh, there we
is
go.
even now in the hands of our most skilled blade shaper, Your Excellency. How's it coming there, edgewise?
I'm just putting the edge on the last sword, sir.
Good to hear it. No slacking off now. Let's get it finished.
You share with me a historic moment, Foreman. The forging of the 10,000th sword marks the end of our preparations. How much longer must I wait?
The steel will ring out its final defeat, sir. Not much longer now.
Very good then. Carry on.
Alright. Bobbin Threadbare, troll extraordinaire.
What? What evil is this? A witch's curse has twisted the final blade.
A curse, Edgewise? I think not. It would take more than a mere witch's curse to ruin my plans. You there! Could it be that this little prank is of your doing? Yes? Well then, I would be honored to have you as my guest at the cathedral. I know some other curses that may amuse you.
I'm not amused.
I'm getting really tired of this.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bishop Mandible, trans-ultimate apostle of the anti-secular conclave of clerics.
I know. Am I expected to kneel?
Silence, you impudent punk.
This is my assistant, Cobb.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And you require no introduction. Your cloak and staff betray your origins. But I must say I'm surprised to find you here. It's been quite a long time since any weaver bothered to leave that dreary little rock you call home. Loom. So provincial. I can't help but wonder what impelled you to leave it now.
His Excellency asked you a question.
I know. I'm ignoring it.
Ah, recalcitrance. I see.
Shall I fetch the instruments of persuasion, Master?
Please forgive my assistant his eagerness. I fear Cobb is not very worldly. He does not understand the dangerous power of a weaver.
Dangerous? Your Reverence. Him?
Quite dangerous indeed, my dear Cobb. In fact, he could burst this flimsy iron cage open with hardly a second thought.
That's impossible, most exalted one. I inspect the locks personally every fortnight.
Observe and learn then, for even now your prisoner plans his escape.
Yeah, there's not really much to my escape, guys. I'm just gonna kind of wave my stick around and then leave.
You see, Cobb? An elusive breed, these weavers. Fortunately, however, they're quite helpless without their weaving sticks.
That distaff will never work for you.
Oh, no, my young friend, you're quite wrong about that. Come, let me show you why. Consider the common graveyard. There, the boundary between the living and the dead is indistinct.
Every graveyard's like that, so...
Now, imagine what might happen if this delicate boundary were to be somehow breached. Torn open, so to speak.
It's not that simple. You can't just rip the pattern apart like an old rag.
But it is that simple, my boy, and I can. I have only to lift this rod, and the legions of the dead will stream forth onto the plane of the living. A vast army of the dead, nourished by the shepherd's flocks, armed by the artisanship of the blacksmiths, guided by the glassmaker's sphere. All under the spiritual leadership of one supreme commander, me! The final hour is now at hand. The age of the clerics is upon us. I have preparations to attend to, Cobb. Don't let this boy out of your sight. He is to touch nothing. Do you understand me?
Perfectly, Your Excellence.
Lord Mandible, ruler of the universe. I do like the sound of it. I'll have to change my stationery.
You're not so dangerous now, then, are you?
Well, no.
Going somewhere, Weaver boy? Going somewhere, Weaver boy? Keep away from that. His Eminence said not to touch anything.
I wasn't going to touch it. Just looking, Cobb, that's all.
Just looking, eh? Well then, perhaps we can do a bit of a trade. How about I let you look in the sphere if...
If... what?
Well, the legends say that to gaze upon an uncloaked weaver brings death. Naturally, we clerics aren't given to such silly superstitions, but I'm curious. Let's answer this one once and for all, shall we? No!
May we have some quiet, please? I can't even begin to invoke the dead with all that screaming.
Well, he can't say he wasn't warned.
Awesome. Yes, yes, I know. I am back. How are you?
I see Cobb has been lax in his duty. No matter. You're just in time to witness the dawn of a new era.
You don't have the slightest idea of what you're doing. The pattern is already worn and frayed. If you rip a hole in it now, the consequences will be beyond anything you can imagine.
Spare me your weaver mysticism, boy. The time has come when the dead shall no longer envy the living.
You've torn the pattern completely open.
And with it, the eyes of the dead. Behold!
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Behold this horrible mistake that you've made.
Who dares disturb the peace of those who sleep?
I welcome and greet you, noble spirit. I am Bishop Mandible, trans-ultimate apostle of the anti-secular conclave of clerics. And whom have I the honor of summoning?
I don't think I want to be part of this conversation.
No one obeyed any summoning of yours, foolish mortal. I have summoned you. I am Chaos. You have merely opened the door, and I have passed through it. For this, you shall be rewarded. Join me now, as my slave. I see it has been much too long since my last visit.
We done broke stuff.
I can't seem to hold on to this thing.
Yeah, well, that's really your own fault, dude. Ah! Stop pausing it. Stupid window. Oh dear. Somebody got out. Don't know how he got out. Take a quick glimpse into the future. What does that mean?
Stop!
Okay, so that's where we're going to stop it for now. Next time should be the finale. Not a very long game, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of the adventure games from LucasArts were just fantastic to play through. They're kind of an afternoon affair. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm your host, Saigan, and I will see you guys next time on the Loom Let's Play.